What if I told you there's a coin quietly moving under the radar? Not because it's flashy, not because influencers are screaming about it, but because it's building the invisible infrastructure that Web3 actually needs to survive. Not memes, not hype, identity, trust, reputation, the kind of things nobody cares about until everything breaks without them. This is one of those projects that doesn't explode first. It creeps into everything first. And by the time people realize why it matters, the price is no longer asking for permission. Today, we're talking about BNB Attestation Service, BAS. And before you think, oh, another random BNB Chain token, slow down, because BAS isn't trying to be another app. It's trying to be the layer beneath the apps. BAS sits inside the BNB ecosystem, focused on something most traders ignore until it becomes unavoidable: attestation. That means identity verification, reputation scoring, proof of trust on-chain. In simple terms, BAS is building the rails that let users, AI agents, RWAs, and prediction markets know who or what they're interacting with without relying on centralized middlemen. This isn't theory either. The project already connects with real-world players like BlockPass and SumSub, names that live in the compliance and identity world. That alone tells you BAS isn't playing the meme game. It's playing the long game. Now here's where the story shifts gears. In November 2025, BAS rolled out a major technical evolution, ERC 8004. This upgrade transforms agents into NFTs and adds feedback and reputation systems directly on-chain. Read that again slowly. AI agents with identity, reputation-backed NFTs, verifiable trust layers. If AI agents are going to transact, predict, vote, or manage assets in the future, they can't be anonymous blobs of code forever. They need identity. They need history. They need accountability. That's the door BAS is quietly opening. And doors like that don't stay unnoticed for long. Developers are watching, especially in AI, RWAs, and prediction markets, three sectors where trust is everything and manipulation kills adoption. BAS upgrading its core contract to V1 isn't just a version number. It's an invitation for builders to plug into an identity layer that already lives inside the BNB ecosystem. Now let's talk momentum. BAS didn't just wake up one day with green candles. Exchange listings started stacking: KuCoin, Bitmart, Binance Alpha. Every listing widens the gate. More access, more liquidity, more eyes. And listings tend to do one thing really well in crypto: wake up dormant demand. The numbers reflect that. Volume surged over 150% in 24 hours. Price jumped nearly 50% in a day, almost 100% in a week. That's not random movement, that's attention entering the room. But here's where discipline matters. The RSI is already hovering in overbought territory, around the mid-70s on short time frames. That tells you momentum is strong, but also crowded. When RSI stretches like this, price doesn't usually drift calmly. It either consolidates hard or corrects fast. MACD is still bullish, meaning buyers haven't left yet. But if you're smart, you're not just looking up, you're looking down too. Fibonacci levels show a key support zone around $0.00528. If sentiment flips or the market sneezes, that's the level everyone will be watching to see whether this move was a breakout or just a spike. And yes, the market matters. Right now, fear dominates the broader crypto environment. Bitcoin dominance is high. Capital is defensive. This is not a friendly altcoin season where everything pumps for no reason, which makes BAS's strength stand out, but also makes it vulnerable. In fear-driven markets, even good projects get punished short-term. Tokenomics add another layer. Total supply sits at 10 billion with 2.5 billion circulating. That's only 25%. Future unlocks exist, and unlocks always come with risk. If adoption doesn't grow alongside usage, fees, staking, governance, that supply can weigh on price. BAS needs real demand, not just narratives, to absorb that pressure. And then there's ecosystem risk. BAS is deeply tied to BNB Chain. That's a strength and a dependency. If BNB thrives, BAS benefits. If BNB loses relevance, BAS feels it. Add competition from other attestation and identity projects, and suddenly execution becomes everything. So what's the real takeaway? BAS is not a buy today, moon tomorrow coin. It's a positioning coin. A project betting that the next phase of crypto, AI agents, RWAs, prediction markets, cannot function without trust layers baked in. If that thesis plays out, BAS doesn't need hype. It needs usage. ERC 8004 adoption, developer onboarding, real integrations, sustained volume beyond listings. If those pieces come together, BAS stops being a low-cap curiosity and starts becoming a foundational protocol people didn't realize they were already using. But if momentum fades, fear deepens, and unlocks hit before adoption scales, price will remind everyone that fundamentals take time. So if you're interested in BAS, don't just watch the candles. Watch the builders. Watch the integrations. Watch whether identity becomes a need instead of a buzzword. Because the most dangerous thing in crypto isn't missing a pump. It's ignoring the layer that everything else eventually stands on.